couldn't walk a straight line, even if I wanted to. I wanna love somebody like you. Oh, here we go now. Hey, well, love you, baby. Yeah, I wanna feel the sunshine shining down on me and you. When you put your arms around me, well, baby, there ain't nothing in this world I can't do. Sometimes it's hard for me to understand, but you're teaching me to be a better man. I don't wanna take this life for granted like I used to do. No, no. I wanna love somebody like you. I'm ready to love somebody like you. I wanna love somebody like you.
Get ready to pack your bags. You could win a trip for two to Live in the Vineyard Ghost Country. Presented by Visit Napa Valley. April 22nd through the 24th in beautiful Napa Valley, California. Pairing some of your favorite country stars with Napa's most incredible wines and food. Featuring intimate acoustic performances by Adam Doliak,
God, you look famous when you smile.
CC,
No cowboy.
and some of country's hottest artists, including Brett Young,
Let's just stay here tonight.
Max McNown,
I didn't know you'd have brown eyes.
and Ray Lynn.
Some mamas and daddies and living in a straight line.
Win a VIP trip to Live in the Vineyard Ghost Country. Presented by Visit Napa Valley, including airfare, 2 nights hotel, and tickets to all the events. Get more info at liveinthevineyardghostcountry.com. And get more details and enter to win at yourcountrystation.net. That's yourcountrystation.net. Good luck.
Hey, whiskey drink, I know it's been a while. I gotta talk to you, gotta catch you up on the hill I'm in right now. Yeah, whiskey drink, now you won't believe the things I said, the way she left, the way to leave and all went down. It might take all night to get her off my mind. I need you one more time. Yeah, be a good friend. Come on, kick in a whiskey drink. I don't wanna think about who she's with, the way she is, or how bad I miss her now. Come on, cigarette. Yeah, smoke out that regret. I pour it straight and strong, make a memory gone before you let me leave. Oh, come on, whiskey drink. Oh, come on, whiskey drink. Yeah, tell me, Jack, tell me that you got my back, that you're in it with me till the bottle's empty, just like you always have. Well, come on, help me out, just get me by. I'd rather be hungover than cold sober, still hung up on goodbye. So come on, whiskey drink. I don't wanna think about who she's with, the way she is, or how bad I miss her now. Come on, cigarette. Yeah, smoke out that regret. I pour it straight and strong, make a sake all night. Get her off my mind. I need you one more time. Come on, whiskey drink. I don't wanna think about who she's with and where she is or how bad I miss her now. Come on, cigarette. Yeah, smoke out that regret. I pour it straight and strong, make a memory gone before you let me leave. Come on, whiskey drink. Oh, yeah. Come on, whiskey drink. Come on, whiskey drink. Be a good friend. Don't be a good friend. Be a good friend. Whiskey drink. Yeah.
Jason Aldean and his wife Brittany spending some downtime at their place in Florida. Looks like they're having a good time, taking some time off. And looks like Brittany shared a photo of Jason Aldean, who she's actually lovingly referring to him as Mufasa, who's obviously Simba's father in the movie The Lion King, because he has longer hair. Yeah, so he's growing out the lion mane, so to speak. If you want to see the photos, I've got them on Twitter at Nick Fox Radio. I'd say he's working on it. He's not there yet. The Capital One Venture X card. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Serving up the best of today's hot new country. Q92, KHPQ.
Whether it's beers and sunshine or a champagne night, country's got you covered.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Break up with stinky clothes.
Rinse it out.
Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the stinks that just will never come out.
Oh, Downy the rinse straight.
Every now and then I rinse it out. One wash and it delivers. One wash, it smells so clean. Downy Rinse and Refresh, it's a dream.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Fights odor in just one wash. Guaranteed.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students.
Here's the latest news from KGFL KHPQ. I'm Lisa Ruttman. A man wanted by the Faulkner County Sheriff's Office is dead. The department posted a public safety warning on Facebook last week for Joseph Blair. The suspect was last seen in the Damascus area and was considered to be armed and dangerous. Faulkner County updated the case, saying that Blair was found dead. The cause of his death is unknown, and an investigation into his death continues. The Arkansas Department of Health is warning residents of high flu activity, and the latest ADH report states that there have been 11 COVID-19 related deaths. Over 78% of the deaths were individuals who were not vaccinated. You're up to date with news. I'm Lisa Ruttman.
Shop and see with these great specials from Goods Cash Saver in their fantastic meat department. Fresh 80% lean ground chuck, only $3.99 a pound. Big, thick USDA select T-bone steaks, only $9.99 a pound in the family pack. Kraft macaroni and cheese, 12 to 14 ounce, only $1.99 each. Campbell's chicken noodle or tomato soup, 10 3/4 ounce can, only 99 cents. Fresh red ripe strawberries, 1 pound, only $2.50. And remember, the friendly cashiers will add 10% as they bag up total of your savings. Goods Cash Saver either in Clinton or in Damascus.
Ozark Health is a wonderful diamond in the rough, I call it.
Living in a rural community, having access to healthcare is critical. It has been a blessing to our community.
Not that I want to go to the hospital, this last place that I really want to go, but this is a place I'd recommend to anybody.
There's nothing like the individual care that you get here. It's phenomenal.
Our purpose for being here is to serve people. It fills me with pride that we're able to do that.
Ozark Health, your community hospital. Well, hi there. It's Zach Bennett in for Bill Cody again this week on another edition of Pure American Country from Nashville. I'll put the spotlight on the domestic happenings, pop culture, sporting events, and what was playing on your country radio in the year 1993. We'll have new music from Ernest and Kelsey Hart, plus some of your all-time favorites from Tracy Lawrence, Mark Chestnut, Garth Brooks, Lori Morgan, Maren Morris, and more. It's all happening this week on Pure American Country.
Sundays, 12 noon on KHPQ.
In Arkansas, cancers of the lung, breast, prostate, and colon are the leading cause of cancer deaths. Yet simple screenings can save lives, helping doctors find and treat cancer early. If you have a family history of cancer, you need to start screenings even earlier, because cancer screenings can never come too soon, only too late. To learn more, visit cancer.uams.edu. Sponsored by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and UAMS.
Tonight's weather forecast brought to you by Clinton Funeral Service, a locally owned and operated funeral home, providing funerals, cremations, monuments, and burial insurance. Located Highway 65 Business Route in Clinton, call 745-6791. Your weather forecast for tonight, clear skies tonight. Low temperature dropping back to 41 degrees with calm winds. Then for tomorrow, it's going to be sunny and even warmer, a high of 78 degrees. Light south-southwest winds at 5 to 10.
Just click on me. Listen to KHPQ anywhere in the world on your iPhone. Download the Hot Country Q92 app today.
She'll set the field on fire just cutting across the pasture. She'll have you falling for it all and then leave right after. And she got a cold heart, but she got a warm smile, cut from the same cloth. She kinda buck wild, a little bit angel, whole lot of outlaw. She's trouble, but I tell you right now, y'all, long live cowgirls. Never gonna settle on down, girls. Leave you in a lonely ghost town, world where the sun don't rise. Rodeo 419, love you like a Mustang. One hand on them giddy up reins, pulling your heart with some good aim on a goodbye ride. But it's fine, cause it's kinda my thing. Long live cowgirls. Yeah, long live cowgirls. I hate that I love the way them kisses taste like whiskey. How they wake up, take on off, and not even miss me. Leave this heartbroken, holding that smoking gun. I guess that's just the way them wild horses run. Let them run. Long live cowgirls, never gonna settle on down, girls. Leave you in a lonely ghost town, world where the sun don't rise. Rodeo 419, love you like a Mustang. One hand on them giddy up reins, pulling your heart with some good aim on a goodbye ride. But it's fine, cause it's kinda my thing. Long live cowgirls. Yeah, long live cowgirls. Come on, cowgirls, don't you wanna take me away and lay me on down, girl, with a wild kind of loving you made. For God's sake, long live cowgirls. Long live cowgirls. Yeah, long live cowgirls.
I got a souped up ride and I really wanna ride you around. And this time of night there ain't no red lights out. We got a good long stretch of road, see how fast this thing will go. With that shoulder on the side looking mighty fine right now. I can drive you from this holler to Hollywood. Got like 700 horses under the hood. But I can't hold you at this high speed, and you look good in that side seat. While we making these tires scream in this old car, all I wanna do is park. All I wanna do is park.
That's Tyler Hubbard. Well, Carrie Underwood's doing great as a judge on American Idol, but one of the things that stunned fans recently was her singing Drowning Pool's Bodies with another American Idol contestant. Her headbanging is very impressive. If you want to see the video, I've got it on Twitter at Nick Fox Radio.
Hot new country and your all-time favorites. Q92, KHPQ.
See your mama and the candles and the tears and roses. I see your daddy walk his daughter down the aisle. I feel my knees start to tremble as I tell the preacher, don't she look beautiful tonight?
Hey, Mike Hawley, we are on the air from Harrison, Arkansas. We had a little technical difficulties. The live stream was up, but the radio signal was down for just a minute, but we're up and going. And good news for Lady Yellow Jackets. They already lead 1-0 here in the first inning, and they have a runner at second and one out. It's the Harrison Lady Goblins, Class 5A, versus the Clinton Lady Yellow Jackets, Class 4A. And a pop fly on the infield. Now the center fielder comes in, and the second baseman calls her off and drops it. And a runner hits the third, and she is safe there. And Castle's going to end up at second. Oh, check, that's Riley Van's going to end up at second. And the Jackets have second and third with only one out. They already lead 1-0 here in the first inning. Glad you could join us. Just a couple of days ago, it seemed like we were still shooting basketballs, and a lot of those same girls have made the switch over to softball, along with a host of softball-only girls that have been getting ready for a couple of months. Pitch is a strike. Kaylee Castle, the hitter for Clinton. She'll be followed by Sarah Parrish. There's the pitch. And the dirt for a ball on a change-up. Count even now 1-1. I want to thank Sid King, Keith Parrish back in the studios. We had to make some quick adjustments on the fly here to get the radio on the air. And pitch in the dirt for a ball, now 2-1. Castle steps back in. And here's the pitch. And it's high for a ball, back to the screen, but nobody can go anywhere. Not a whole lot of room here. As you're watching on TV, you can see not a whole lot of room behind home plate. And you're probably thinking that's some pretty good-looking dirt infield out there. Looks pretty smooth, but that is artificial surface. Artificial surface infield and natural grass outfield. Here, ground ball up the middle, base hit. Here comes a run, and the Jackets lead 2-0. As Henry stops at third, and Castle goes to second on the throw to the plate, and the Jackets now lead 3-0 here in the first inning. Castle only a freshman, along with Riley Van, freshman starting in the lineup today. Sarah Parrish is the hitter. She is the pitcher. Get our first look at her today on the mound. She came over from Greenbrier with a lot of high regards for her. And a ground ball fair over third. That down into the corner. That'll score 2. And Parrish will end up with a double. And the Jackets now lead 4-0. A double over the bag at third and down into the left field corner. And Parrish's first bat as a Yellow Jacket is a 2 RBI double. Castle scores. Henry scores. And now Coach Mason comes down to talk to the umpire. Not sure what this is about. The hitter will be Olivia Johnson. What a finish that Olivia had to the basketball season. That's what it is. We're going to have a courtesy runner for the pitcher at second base. And that'll be Addison Ballantyne out there running at second. Olivia Johnson, the hitter. And a wild pitch to the screen. And Ballantyne goes to third, standing up, and she's there with one out. Olivia Johnson with 5 threes on Wednesday night in the state tournament against Highland. And she was the first Arkansas Bank and Trust player of the game for the final 5 games of the Yellow Jacket season. Pop fly foul back here behind us. And that'll even the count at 1-1. Dixie Newland on deck. Maya Mayhew to follow. Ballantyne at third. There's still only one out here in the first. And the pitch is high for a ball, now 2-1. Jackets already lead 4-0. These two teams opened the season last year. Clinton won that one by a score of 9-2. Here's the pitch, and low in the dirt. Now 3-1. Pitcher today for Harrison is Eli Warner. 3-1 pitch is high, back to the screen. Ballantyne breaks toward the plate, now goes back to third, and Olivia Johnson reaches on a walk, and now it's first and third, so only one out. And I'm sure the Jackets want to do some running here with a speedy Olivia Johnson at first. And Dixie Noonan at the plate. Brooke Mason, second-year head coach for the Lady Yellow Jackets, assisted by Tristan Tate over at first. Here's the pitch, and it's high for a ball. Johnson gets a big lead, but comes back. Pitch is a swing and a miss. The ball gets away from the catcher, back to the screen. Ballantyne safe at the plate without a play. And Johnson goes to second. And the Jackets now lead 5-0. Ballantyne running for Parrish scores. Olivia Johnson is up at second. And Newland's even in the count 1-1. And she has a swing and a miss on a pitch on the outside corner. Now 1-2. Beautiful day here at the Equity Bank Sports Complex here in Harrison, about a mile from Harrison High School. Here's the pitch. It's high for a ball. Jackets very familiar with this place. The regional tournaments have been here. They play at the invitational tournaments here, both the baseball and softball. And so they've played here in Harrison often over the years. Here's the pitch to Newland, and a swing and a miss. And Dixie goes down on a pitch on the outside corner for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in Maya Mayhew, the second baseman, batting ninth today. She is choking up on the bat. Johnson at second. Shows bunt, pulls the bat back. Ball gets away from the catcher, back to the screen. And Olivia Johnson takes third easily, and chance for another run here in the Yellow Jacket first. Gets the sign from Mason, left-handed hitter, chokes up on the bat. Good slap bunt, and the pitch is high and back to the screen, but Johnson has to stay as it bounced quickly back to the catcher. Catcher today is Lily Alexander. Here's the pitch. And back to the screen again, but right back to the catcher. Johnson has to stay. Now the count's 3-0. And Lexi Wallace on deck. Ninth hitter of the inning for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Warner pitches. And it's high, ball 4. And now Lexi Wallace could really do some two-out damage here as they walk the ninth place hitter. And it's first and third with 2 outs. Outfield straight away. Wind blowing from left over to right. And here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. I checked that. A foul, but it came up and hit Lexi. And then rolled in front of the plate. On a pitch down. Kaylin Lastly on deck. Warner winds and fires. And a strike on the outside corner. Now Lexi in the hole 0-2. Warner trying to get out of the first for Harrison. Here's the pitch. Change up, pop fly behind second. Right fielder coming in. It's off her glove. 1 run's going to score. And Mayhew heads to third. She's there. And Wallace ends up at second. Right fielder came in, probably looking into the sun to the west, and the ball hit her in the midsection and rolled away. Wallace ends up at second on the error by the right fielder. Mayhew goes to third, and Olivia Johnson scores, and the Jackets lead 6-0. And that'll bring in Kaylin Lastly. A hit from Kaylin can knock in two more. Good start for the Lady Yellow Jackets. A lot of returning starters. Here's the pitch. High, back to the screen. Everybody stays put. Several returning starters. And some couple of talented freshmen have moved up. As the Jackets try to make another run to the state tournament. Last year the Jackets got to the state tournament in Farmington. Ball in the dirt. Now it's 3-0. Riley Van lurking on deck. Here's the pitch. Ball forward, and the bases are loaded. Lastly walks. Third walk of the inning. And now Harrison coach hits the mound. Talk to his pitcher. Opening day of the season for the Lady Yellow Jackets. The baseball team opened on Friday, and they lost a heartbreaker 11-10 at home to Lamar. But we'll have them tomorrow afternoon as they travel to Heber Springs for the Battle of the Little Red baseball version tomorrow afternoon at 4:30. So tune in to that. Remember, we're on KGFL 94.7. And, of course, the Yellow Jacket live stream network on both YouTube and Facebook. All right, meeting at the mound is over. And the freshman Riley Van is up with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Warner in the dirt. And Van gets ahead of the count. Nice day in mid-70s here. I think it's 10 days till spring. It feels like spring today. Here's the pitch, and a ground ball between the hole. Fielded by the shortstop. Long throw to first. Safe there, and another run scores. Good play by the shortstop just to cut it off as Van hit it in the hole between short and third. And Mayhew scores. And the Jackets now lead 7-0 here in the first. Give Riley Van a hit on that. And everybody moves up one base. Wallace over at third. Lastly at second. A lot of speed right there. A base hit would score 2 as Kate Henry steps in. She reached on an error by the second baseman earlier in the evening, and she's swinging a foul back on an off-speed pitch. She's the 13th batter in the inning for Clinton. Pitch from Warner. And has a changeup outside. Warner hasn't been able to have control of that changeup. Infield back, looking for the force out. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a miss, and Kate took a rip at that one. It was down low. Kate with power, had a few home runs last season. Looking for a big year from Kate. Also a member of that Yellow Jacket basketball team. And she's in the hole 1 and 2. Here's the pitch in the dirt. Back to the screen. Here comes Wallace. She'll score easily. And she uses that speed. And the Jackets now lead 8-0. And Lashley ends up at third. More great speed. And Riley Van takes second. Base hit could score 2. Here's Warner's 2-2 pitch in the dirt. Again, off speed. Jackets kind of laying off that pitch. He hadn't been able to throw it in the strike zone. 3-2 the count, 2 outs. Jackets have batted for 21 minutes. Here's the pitch. And ball 4 inside. The bases are loaded one more time. And that'll bring in freshman Kaylee Castle. She singled up the middle, knocked in a couple of runs earlier. She's looking for more damage here in the first. The pitch is a line shot, base hit up the middle. That'll score 2. Here comes Riley Van and Kate Henry. Good base running by Kate as she goes from first to third on a ringing single by Castle. And now the Jackets lead 10-0 on a 2 RBI hit by Castle. And good base running by Kate Henry going from first to third on that with 2 outs. You know, she was going on the crack of the bat. Good base running. That'll bring in the pitcher, Sarah Parrish. Sarah in her first ever Yellow Jacket plate appearance. Got a single, knocked in 2. She's got to feel good. Her teammates are staking her out to a big lead here in the first inning. And the pitch is in the dirt. Castle thought about going to second, but came back. Warner's thrown a lot of pitches here in the first. Here's another one, and it's high. Ball 2. No place to put Parrish. The bases are full. Here's the pitch. And a strike. But Castle takes second, running on the pitch. And second, third now with 2 outs. Chance for another 2 RBI hit for Parrish. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit now. There's the pitch. Fly ball right field. Trouble if it stays fair. It is fair by about a foot. 2 runs are going to score. And Parrish will end up with a double. And she's knocked in 4 runs in the first inning. And before she's even yet to take the mound. And what a first inning for the Yellow Jackets. They now lead 12-0. That ball stayed about a foot fair down the right field line. That wind's blowing from left to right. It was pushing it toward the line, but it stayed fair. Castle scored. Henry scored. 4 RBIs for Parrish. That may be enough right there for her pitching. Just those 4 RBIs, but the Yellow Jackets have 8 more to go with it. It's 12-0 Clinton here in the first. Olivia Johnson back at the plate. Olivia walked and scored this inning. And the pitch is high. 16th batter in the inning for Clinton. Harrison's had a couple of errors, but it's been hits and walks. Johnson ahead in the count 2-0. A lot of room down the left field line. Warner's pitch is popped up, foul, and out of play behind us. The count now 2-1. Pitch is low and in the dirt. Back to the screen. And Addison Ballantyne running for Parrish. The pitcher moves over to third. She's already scored once today. She'd like to score again. 3-1, the count on Johnson. Here's the pitch. And a ground ball. Base hit left field. Here comes Ballantyne. She'll score. And Johnson with an RBI single. Now the ball gets away. She goes for second. And she'll be there with 2 outs. Ballantyne scores for the second time in the inning, and the Jackets lead 13-0. That'll bring in Dixie Newland. Dixie struck out her last time up. Looking for a hit here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball gets away. Johnson ends up at third. Warner's pitch. He has a strike on the inside corner. That's the first time today I've seen Warner work the inside part of the plate. And Dixie's got to guard the plate down to the count 0-2. Here's the pitch, and it's a ball high, 1-2. Mayhew's on deck. She would be the 18th batter if the Yellow Jackets get that far. Here's the pitch. Ball high, that changeup again, not even close. Count now 2-2. Newland steps back in. And here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Gets away from the catcher. Going to have to be a throw to first. And it's in time for the out. And that'll end the inning. But not before the Yellow Jackets put 13 runs on the board. They send 17 hitters to the plate. They score 13 runs. And as we head to the bottom of the first, it's Clinton 13, Harrison nothing. Listen to Yellow Jacket softball on the trip, 94.7.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Visiting with Clay Maxey, your hometown Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. Here's something we don't hear anymore. Prices are dropping at Clay Maxey.
We've just decided with inflation and the way prices are going up on everybody, we wanted to take a real hard look and see how we could help the community by lowering some of our prices. Across the board, we've done everything that we could do to lower prices on our services, our cost of labor, our used inventory. We've got to do it in order to be responsive to our community and our customers.
See the change at ClayMaxeyCDJR.com.
A service of King Sullivan Radio, K234BB and 94.7 FM, KGFL 1110 AM, Clinton.
Well, the Yellow Jackets batted for 27 minutes. You'd like to see that all the time. Jackets bat for 27 minutes. They score 13 runs. They set 17 batters to the plate. And they take a big lead here as Harrison comes to the plate for the first time today, and it'll be the Yellow Jacket debut on the mound for Sarah Parrish. Heard a lot of good things about Sarah, and we'll see her in the black and gold here for the first time. Yellow Jackets will have a really good 1-2 pitching punch this year with her and Olivia Johnson. I'm not sure if the Yellow Jackets have had a 1-2 punch in a while. First pitch from Parrish is low and in the dirt. And the hitter is Cager Clement. And it pitches the ball 2. Parrish winds and fires. And a swing and a miss on a good fastball on the outside corner. Clemmer is the first baseman for Harrison. Pitch on the way is outside a ball. Now 3-1. Yellow Jackets around the infield. Kaylee Castle at third. Lexi Wallace over at short. Maya Mayhew at second, and Riley Van over at first. Catching today is Kate Henry. There comes Parrish's 3-1 pitch, and a foul on a really good fastball bearing in on the hitter's hands. Dixie Newland out in left field. Kaylin Lashley in center field. And Olivia Johnson out in right field. Good speed in the outfield for the Yellow Jackets. Parrish was down in the count 2-0. Now she's come back to get the 3-2, see if she can get the leadoff hitter out here in the first. Here's her pitch, and a foul again as that pitch was bearing in on the right-handed hitter's hands. Parrish looks into the dugout, gets the sign, now checks her wristband. And we're ready to go. Here's the pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss on a fastball at the letters. And the first hitter in Sarah Parrish's Yellow Jacket career is a strikeout. And that'll bring in Hadley Lemon. She is the third baseman. Right-handed hitter, and a half swing, can't hold up, strike one. And wind kind of keeps moving around. That's like it's blowing straight in, which is the pitcher's best friend. Here's the pitch, and a strike as Parrish fires that one in there. Heading the count now 0-2. Looking for her second strikeout of the game. Off speed. Just a little bit low. Good pitch with 2 strikes. If you're at second, first, and right field, you're looking into the setting sun. Seemed to bother Harrison a couple of times in that first inning. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss on an off-speed curveball running away from the hitter. And Parrish has faced 2 and struck out 2. That'll bring in Jordan Court. She is the shortstop. We've already seen Parrish be able to move the ball in and out. She's bore the fastball in on the right-handed hitter's hands, and there she ran it away from her. And the pitch is high. Brings in the fastball. Got a good windup with a lot of movement. That also probably distracts the hitters. Here's the pitch. And it's high for a ball. Just looking on the field, we've got shortstop, center field, catcher, right fielder. Just came over from basketball. A good season, a great season for the Lady Yellow Jackets and Matthew Post. That pitch in the dirt for a ball. 5th straight season for the Lady Yellow Jackets to make the state basketball tournament. They have 3 Elite 8s and 1 Final Four. Coach Post has really established the program, and a lot of schools wish they had a success rate like that. And here's the pitch from Parrish. And a strike on the inside corner. Now 3-1. She got behind the leadoff hitter. Came back to get the strikeout. Let's see if she can come back here and get Court. Nobody on, 2 outs. Here in the first, Clinton leads 13-0 over Harrison. Winds and fires. And pitches high for a ball. First base runner of the day for Harrison. And that'll bring in the pitcher, Eli Warner. Two on, 2 outs. A lot of force outs out there. I'll check that 1 on, 2 outs. And the pitch is a strike because she poured the fastball over the corner. Runner at first, 2 outs. Shortstop in second. Maybe looking for the easy one there at second. First and third in front of the bag. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss on a high fastball. Snap throw to first. Safe there. Started her out with a fastball in the strike zone. Second pitch, fastball, but up in the zone, up out of the strike zone, but they look good to a right-handed hitter. Kind of had a little bit of rise on that one. 0-2 pitch and fly ball, left field. Dixie Newland, and now Wallace goes out, and the ball is going to drop between both of them, and it'll go for a hit. It's Dixie coming in. The wind's blowing straight in, so I kind of knocked that one down. Dixie got there, and then Lexi also at the last second thought she had maybe a shot to catching it running toward the foul line, but it fell in between both. And Court goes from first to third, and Warner reaches first. And there'll be a courtesy runner for the pitcher. And that'll be Shelly Gellen, Gellen. First and third now, 2 outs. Jackets leading 13-0. Here's the pitch, and a strike on the inside corner. This is Lily Alexander, the catcher. Starts her off with a strike. Parrish winds and fires, and a ground ball to third. Fielded by Castle, over to first. Dug out of the dirt by Van. Freshman to freshman, and that'll end the inning. Harrison fails to score. They did pick up a hit and a walk, but Parrish also struck out 2. We head to the second. It's Clinton 13, Harrison nothing. Listen to Yellow Jacket softball on the trip, 94.7.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in north central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Hi, I'm Allison Tyner, an APRN at Conway Regional Clinton Medical Clinic. At Conway Regional Clinton Medical Clinic, our primary care providers are dedicated to comprehensive care while working alongside our specialty care providers such as cardiology, general surgery, orthopedics, and pain management. To make an appointment with me, call 501-745-4914 or visit conwayregional.org.
Jackets come to bat in the second. They lead 13-0. 17 batters to the plate in the first inning and scored 13 runs on 6 hits. 2 Harrison errors and 3 Harrison walks. Jackets will have the 9, 1, and 2 hitters due up here in the second. Angela Bradford listening in, watching in today. So the Yellow Jackets are looking good. You are correct on that, Miss Angela. And as we go along today, we got to remember we got donkey basketball this Saturday. Need everybody to come out, bring the kids. They'll love it. Donkey basketball. If you want to ride one, I think we can hook you up on that. So give Phillip Jones or Angela Bradford a call. But donkey basketball, hadn't been to Clinton in a couple of years, so you want to come on out. Sponsored by the Yellow Jacket Booster Club. Every dime made on Saturday goes right back to Yellow Jacket Athletics, just like this Lady Yellow Jacket softball team. Mayhew takes a strike, count 1-1. There'll be a 50-50 raffle. You can buy a ticket. Winner gets half the pot. Also, there'll be silent auctions going up on the concourse. And come on, plan to eat supper that night, too. The Hive will be up and humming on Saturday night. Bunt back to the pitcher. Warner Fields throws, and Mayhew's out at first. Got that a little too close straight back to the pitcher, but I like that left-handed batters being able to bunt. Put out goes 1-3, and back to the top of the order. And shortstop Lexi Wallace. Here's the pitch, and it's high for a ball. Booster Club does a great job. That's probably the envy of all the schools around. Here's the pitch. High for a ball. We provide budgets for above and beyond the school for every sport and spirit squads. Warner's 2-0 pitch is a half swing. I'm going to say Lexi held up, make it 3-0. Now they're going to say that there's a foul tip now. I'm going to say it's two balls, 1 strike. Scoreboard had 3-0 up there. Here's the pitch. And ball 3-1. Got some other ball games going on here at the Equity Bank Ballpark. I think Omaha and maybe Ozark Mountain are playing here. And I also see Shiloh Christian here. Guess they're probably playing the Harrison boys baseball team. So a lot of action going on here at the complex. Ground ball to third, fielded by the third baseman. Long throw, and they get Lexi at first for the out. 2 up, 2 down here in the Yellow Jackets' second. Warner's going to be breathing a sigh of relief out there after facing 17 batters in the first inning. Gets the first 2 out here in the second. Now bringing in Kaylin Lastly. Here's the pitch, and it bounces in front of the plate for a ball. Lastly walked and scored in the first inning. And she taps one back to the pitcher. Warner fields and throws, and after facing 17 hitters in the first inning, the Yellow Jackets go 3 up, 3 down in the second. You can never tell with baseball and softball what you're going to see. Jackets go down in order, but they do lead 13-0. We head to the bottom of the second. You listen to Yellow Jacket softball on the Trip 94.7.
Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Jolie Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Jolie's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Jolie Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes, the River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price, whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive. The team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River Company.
Sarah Parrish hits the mound for her second inning of work for the Yellow Jackets, as they lead 13-0 here as we go to the bottom of the second inning on a sun-splashed afternoon here in the Ozarks. A slight breeze blowing. Temperatures in the 70s, trying to pull up the temperature right now. Jackets still warming up in the field. It is 73 degrees with really low humidity at 18% and a low dew point to 27%. It is really dry and a 10-mile-an-hour wind out of the west. It'll be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters due up for Harrison in the second. It'll be Sienna Miller. She's the center fielder, followed by Grayson McNutt and Abigail Kirakoff, Kiracofe. And Parrish pours a strike in there on the inside corner against the right-handed hitters. That's such an effective pitch against the right-handed hitter because you're going to foul it. Or you're going to hit it off the hands, and you're not going to be able to do much with it. Hitting the ball off the hands, small part of the bat. And here's the pitch, and fastball away, foul back. So she Shows her one in, shows one away, and now it's 0-2. Old baseball saying goes back forever. Change speeds, change locations. And that's what Parrish is doing so far today. Keep the hitters off balance. Parrish's 0-2 pitch is on the way. And the dirt blocked by Henry. Try to get the hitter to chase that with 0-2. I think Warren Spahn, the great pitcher, once said that hitting is timing and pitching is disrupting timing. Changing speeds, changing locations. Parrish looking for her third strikeout of the game. Here's the pitch. And fly ball left field. Newland has to go back. And it's going to be over her head. One hop off the fence. And it'll be a leadoff double for Sienna Miller here in the Goblin second inning. Second hit of the game for the Goblins. That'll bring in Gracie McNutt, the left fielder. Jackets leading 13-0. Fastball inside corner, strike one. Got a big lead, you just want to get outs. You'll even trade runs for outs with a big lead. Here's the pitch. In the dirt for a ball. 1-1. Good crowd of Clinton fans here today. Made the long trip on a Monday afternoon. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss on a fastball at the letters. Count now 1-2. Field beyond center field. You probably see that on the live stream. It's having baseball practice over there. There's probably 8 fields maybe in this complex. Here's the pitch. Foul back to the screen. Count stays 1-2. Castle, Wallace, Mayhew, and Van on the infield for Clinton. Kate Henry, the catcher. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Good play by Kate. Count 2-2. Try to get the hitter to chase that. Outfield from left to right is Newland, Lastly, and Johnson. Here's the pitch. And a strike called. Third strikeout of the game for Parrish as McNutt goes down looking. Runner at second now. 1 out. Abigail Kirchhoff is the hitter. That may be Kirchhoffy. C-O-F-E at the end. She is the designated player. Kind of like a DH in baseball. She takes a strike. Parrish jumps out ahead in the count. Here's her pitch and ball. Even up 1-1. Macklin Murphy on deck. One pitch from Parrish is just a little bit high. 2-1. Runner at second. There is 1 out here in that Harrison Lady Goblin second inning. Jackets lead 13-0. Here's the pitch. And a strike on the inside corner. Now 1-2. We'll be on the road tomorrow with baseball. The Yellow Jackets travel to Heber Springs. They'll be at the Sports Complex in Heber tomorrow, taking on the Panthers. Have all the action for you right here on KGFL and the live stream network. And, just missed on the inside corner. Count now 2-2. Parrish with already 3 strikeouts in 2 innings. And we'll have Lady Yellow Jackets softball again on Thursday from the ballpark in Clinton. And here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss on a fastball up and out of the strike zone. 4 strikeouts now for Parrish. Now the runner is with a leadoff double is now there with 2 outs. And Macklin Murphy, the second baseman, is the hitter. And Parrish has a chance to get out of the inning without giving up a run. Parrish gets the sign she wants, steps on the rubber, and here we go. And here's the pitch, and a swing and a miss. She jumps ahead with a fastball. Oh, 1 the count. Outfield shading over toward right field, and a swing and a miss. And one of those fastballs up out of the strike zone, but they really look good to a right-handed hitter. And now Parrish is 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. Harrison had a leadoff double. She's still there. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 called on the outside corner as she painted the outside corner. Leadoff double for Miller, but then Parrish strikes out the side. No runs and a hit. We head to the third. It's Clinton 13, Harrison nothing. Listen to Yellow Jacket Softball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
Visiting with Clay Maxey, your hometown Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. Here's something we don't hear anymore. Prices are dropping at Clay Maxey.
We've just decided with inflation and the way prices are going up on everybody, we wanted to take a real hard look and see how we could help the community by lowering some of our prices. Across the board, we've done everything that we could do to lower prices on our services, our cost of labor, our used inventory. We've got to do it in order to be responsive to our community and our customers.
See the change at ClayMaxeyCDJR.com.
Good pitch by Sarah Parrish. Leadoff double for Harrison. She stranded her there by striking out the next 3. And Parrish has struck out 5 in 2 innings. Jackets will have the 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up here in the third. It'll be Riley Van, Kate Henry, Kaylee Castle. Anybody gets on, Sarah Parrish. Van had a single back in that first inning. Warner on the hill for her 3rd inning of work for Harrison. And a tapper toward third, foul, fielded by the third baseman, but just outside the line as Van jumped on the first one. Artificial turf infield, so the ball bounces pretty high on the infield, and it bounces fast. The outfield is natural grass. Here's the pitch. And a changeup inside. Oh, no, going to call a late call. Called a strike. That may be a 13-0 strike call. 0-2 now on Van. 10-mile-an-hour wind blowing out of the west. It's blowing and a ground ball. Base hit up the middle. She hit it right through the middle and right through the box, as they say, into center field. And Van has another hit and a leadoff single here in the third for Clinton. The Jackets sent 17 hitters to the plate in the first inning. Only sent 3 to the plate in the second inning. And that'll bring in Cade Henry. Here's the pitch. Ball in the dirt, back to the screen. And Van will take second standing up. Base hit, could knock in a run. Here's the pitch to Henry, and she's hit. Henry has reached on an error, walked, and now reaches on hit by pitch. And it's first and second, nobody out. As Kaylee Castle steps in. Castle's been all over the bases today, scored a couple of times. Got a chance to knock in some more runs. And fly ball right field. It's trouble. Right fielder on the move. It's overhead down into the corner. 1 run's going to score. Henry's racing for third. And they're going to bring her home. Here's the throw. It's wide, and she's safe at the plate. And the ball gets away from the pitcher. And Castle's going to end up at third. As Castle shot one down the right field line. Wind pushing it toward the line. Right fielder looking back into the sunshine. And got over her head, and Castle scored easily. Henry kept running, and the throw came in from the outfield to third instead of home, and Henry took off for the plate and scored the second time today. Good base running by Cade Henry. And give Castle a double, and she gets third on the throw back into the plate. Jackets now lead 15-0. Although it says 16 on the board. Two more RBIs for Castle. Parrish, the hitter, she's had 2 hits and 4 RBIs to go along with 5 strikeouts on the mound. Count even at 1-1. Quite a Yellow Jacket debut for Sarah Parrish. A lot of room up the middle. Here's the pitch and a line drive. Base hit left field. Here comes Castle. She scores. Ball gets away from the left fielder. And Parrish is going to head all the way to third. And the throw over there, and she is safe. That was a ringing single to left field, and it got by the left fielder. And she ends up all the way at third on a 2-base error out there. So give her a single. Another RBI. And she ends up over at third. That's 5 RBIs for Parrish. And now the Yellow Jackets lead 16-0. And Olivia Johnson at the plate. Olivia's walked and scored. Also had an RBI single. My scorebook is looking pretty rough. I got marks everywhere, but that's good. That's mean we've scored a lot of runs. Here's the pitch, fly ball behind second. Right fielder coming in. It's going to drop in front of her. Another hit for Johnson, another RBI as Parrish scores. This time Parrish ran for herself, no courtesy runner. And the Jackets now lead 17-0. Olivia Johnson now 2 hits, 2 RBIs to go along with a walk. And now the Goblins will make a change as they'll exchange second baseman. I have to get her number. Came out of the dugout. I don't have the numbers. Difficult to see, but a new second baseman for Harrison. That'll bring in Dixie Newton. Shows bunt, pulls the bat back. Gall goes to the screen, and Johnson goes to second. Been a lot of wild pitches today for Harrison. Dixie looking for her first hit of the game. She's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Ball high, back to the screen, and Johnson heads over to third. 2 wild pitches. And Johnson goes from first to third. Nobody out here in the third. It's 17-0 Clinton. And here's the pitch. It's high for a ball. I want to thank all of our sponsors jumping back on for another season of Yellow Jacket baseball, softball. Of course, our sports package sponsors that you hear year in and year out. We want to thank them for joining us. And a foul back to the screen. Of course, I want to mention Petit Jean Fiber. In fact, the 5 Petit Jean Fiber strikeouts today so far for Sarah Parrish. I want to thank Hogs and Heifers and First Arkansas Bank and Trust for bringing you these great pictures today. That's a beautiful day here in Harrison. The ballpark is just sun-drenched. It really looks good on the camera. Ball back to the screen, and Johnson will walk home without a play, and the Jackets now lead 18-0 as Dixie Newton walks. Hey, I want to thank the Pottery Shop again for joining us. Todd Treese and John and all the crew at the Pottery Shop. Thank for all their support. Kyle Hensley. DDS up on the hill next to Sonic, across from Walmart. Kyle, former Yellow Jackets, and his kids are all Yellow Jackets coming through school. I want to thank the Clinton Stockyards sale every Saturday. I think it starts at 1:30 on Saturday, maybe 1 o'clock. You can check their Facebook page, and you can find out a lot about what's going on at the Clinton Stockyards. I want to also thank Main Street Florist and Gifts for all your, flower needs, not just for Valentine's Day, but all through the year. Everybody appreciates flowers and a gift. Main Street Florist and Gift, downtown Clinton. Of course, we mentioned Petit Jean Fiber. I want to thank Scotty Jones and the crew at Western Sizzlin'. And Mayhew, nice bunt toward third. Fielded by the third baseman. Throw to first. And save there. Good play by Mayhew. We saw her bunt earlier in the ball game. It went too close to the pitcher. This time she got it to the third baseman, and she beat out the play at first. That was a beautiful play, a beautiful bunt by Mayhew. And also, by making the third baseman field the bunt, that allowed Dixie Newland to go all the way to third. And that brings in Lexi Wallace with a chance to add to this 18-0 Clinton lead. And the pitch is high for a ball. Yep, I want to thank Western Citizen, Scotty Jones, and all the crew there for all they do for Clinton Athletics. A lot of pregame meals eaten at Western Citizen. And also we want to thank all the folks over at Farm Bureau, Mickey Parrish and the crew at Farm Bureau, for supporting Yellow Jacket Athletics. Mickey, also a former Yellow Jacket, and quite a crew over there at Farm Bureau. They can stop in there, and all your insurance needs, they can take care of it there. Local home folks there at Farm Bureau. And a ground ball up the middle, slowly hit. Shortstop fields it, flips to second, out, but a run scores as Dixie Newland crosses the plate. And the Yellow Jackets now lead 19-0. Mayhew is forced at second. That's the second out. Oh, check that. That's the first out. Wallace ends up at first on the fielder's choice. And Lashley's the hitter, and she hits one off the pitcher's glove. Everybody's going to be safe, as you're not going to throw Wallace or Lashley out. And the ball gets away like that, but a line drive up the middle. Pitcher got their glove on it, deflected it toward the shortstop, but everybody's safe. Give Lashley a hit. And that brings in Riley Van. Van batting in the third spot's already had a couple of hits today. Scoreboard says 18-0. I think it's 19. Warner's pitch. She's saw a lot of pitches today. Line drive, base hit, left field by Van. Here comes Lexi Wallace. She'll score without a play. And the Jackets now lead 19-0. Lashley stops at second on Van's third hit of the game. And the Yellow Jackets have batted around again. That was the 10th hitter of the inning. They sent 17 batters to the plate in the first inning, 10 here in the third, only 3 in the second. The hitter's Kate Henry. She's already been hit by a pitch this inning and scored. She's walked and scored. She's reached on an error and scored. Slow hit ground ball to second, fielded by the second baseman, and a wild throw. Henry will be safe. 2 runners will score as Lashley and Van score, and it's 21-0 Clinton on an error by the second baseman. Van scored all the way from first. Good base running there. Henry at first. And Lashley scored. And that'll bring in Castle. And a wild pitch, and Henry takes second. 12th hitter of the inning for the Yellow Jackets. Castle. A double and 2 RBIs already this inning. She's already scored 2 other times. She's had 3 hits on the day. Not a bad day for the freshman. And here's the pitch in the dirt. Gets away. Henry stays at second. And the Harrison coach is going to head to the mound for the second time today. I want to mention, once again, donkey basketball coming up on Saturday. Come on out, bring out the kids. They will love to see donkeys play basketball. And if you think you might want to ride one, I think they could probably still use some riders, some players. And that'll be Saturday night at the arena. 50-50 raffle will take place, a silent auction. And the Hive, Angela Bradford will have the Hive up and humming on Saturday night. Come down and have supper with us and watch some donkey basketball. Great cause. All the money goes back to Yellow Jacket Athletics. If we get enough community support, we might get Phillip Jones on one of those donkeys. Pop fly foul and out of play. Castle at the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count. Clinton's leading 21-0 here. Yep, that's right. Softball, not football. Here's the pitch. And a ball back to the screen. And the count's now 3-1. Here's Warner's pitch, and a swing and a miss. It's going to be a foul at the plate. I'll make it 3-2. Coach Tate coaching down at first. I think Ashley's watching today, and the little Nate's watching today. So I told Dad I got to get him up in front of the TV. Let him watch the Lady Yellow Jackets. Here's the pitch. And a line drive, base hit, right field. Here comes Henry. She'll score. And Castle comes through again with another hit, an opposite field hit to right field. Nice piece of hitting by the freshman. Henry scores, and it's 22-0. Here's the pitch. Back to the screen. I think I've said that a lot. Sarah Parrish is the hitter. Castle goes to second on the wild pitch. Parrish double, 2 runs knocked in. Parrish double, 2 runs knocked in. Parrish single, 1 run knocked in. She's knocked in 5 runs. She scored once. And on top of that, she struck out 5 today on the mound. Pitch is just a little bit high now, 2-0. Another hit here, and she would have quite a day. Here's the pitch, and it's high for a ball. Hey, if you want to be a Yellow Jacket baseball softball booster, get your name on the radio. They do a little commercial for you. Still time for that. Give them a call. Call Crystal down at the station, 745-4000. Tell them you want to be a part of Yellow Jacket baseball and softball broadcasts, and they will take care of you. Parrish walks, and she heads to first. She has been on base 4 times. 10, 11, 12, 13. Olivia Johnson to the plate. She's the 14th batter. Of the inning for the Yellow Jackets. 17 in the first, 14 here in the third. Fly ball, well hit left field. Left fielder under it and makes the play for the out. Castle will tag and score. Good base running by Castle on the sacrifice fly by Olivia Johnson. Olivia got her the job done there. And that's the second out of the innings, but she does pick up an RBI. Castle scores. And Parrish is still at first. Jackets now lead 23-0. Dixie Newland, the hitter. Dixie struck out twice, walked once, and scored. Warner trying to get out of the third. Ooh, a off-speed pitch for a swing and a miss. Dixie now in the hole 0-2. See the 15th batter of the inning for Clinton. Here's the pitch from Warner. And, strike 3 called. Looked like it was in the dirt, but I think that's a 24-0 strike zone as the scoreboard keeps updating all the time there. In the inning as Newland strikes out. Catcher had to throw her out at first, but the Yellow Jackets send, as I said, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 hitters to the plate. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits in the inning to go along with a couple of walks, a sacrifice fly, and the Yellow Jackets lead 24-0 as we head to the bottom of the third. You listen to Yellow Jacket softball on the trip, 94.7.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes, the River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price, whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive. The team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River Company.
Well, Parrish heads to the mound for a third inning of work. She's got to feel good. Her teammates have staked her out to a 24-0 lead. In fact, she's responsible for 5 of those runs. Knocked in 5 and scored 1. Actually, she's responsible for 6. And back to the top of the order for Harrison. And pours a fastball on the outside corner for a strike. Clemmer, Lemon, and Court. If anybody gets on Warner here in the Harrison third, and 3 outs may end this one with the 15-run rule after 3. We'll see what the umpires and the coaches want to do. Parrish to the plate, and just outside, 1-1. Jackets batted, if you just tuned in, for 27 minutes in the top of the first inning. Sent 17 hitters to the plate, sent 14 hitters to the plate in the third inning. And you figure you might do something in the second inning. It's 3 up, 3 down in the second inning. I'm not sure how that happens. I mean, part of it was that the Harrison pitcher threw strikes, avoided some walks, and if you just throw strikes, make the hitters hit their way on, usually you can avoid some big innings. It's the walks that really kill you, walks and errors. And a swing and a miss. Pitch at the letters. Now it's 1-2. Clemmer struck out her first time. Parrish struck out 5, looking for number 6 in her Yellow Jacket debut. Parrish winds and fires. And a swing and a miss on a fastball at the knees. And that's the first out here in the Goblins' third inning. 6 strikeouts now for Parrish. Castle, Wallace, Mayhew, and Van around the infield, third to first. Kate Henry, the catcher, Newland, Lastly, Johnson in the outfield for Clinton. The hitter is Lemon. She struck out her first time up. Takes a ball inside, back the hitter off the plate. Not a bad pitch. Back him up a little bit because he's been really good at hitting the inside corner. Parrish's pitch is line drive, center field, base hit. Lashley fields it, gets it back in, and a one-out hit for Harrison. Their third hit of the game. They've had one each inning. 6 strikeouts, only 1 walk for Parrish today. Jackets looking for a double play here to end this inning. Wallace cheating a little bit towards second. Mayhew at second. Here's the pitch. And a strike on the outside corner. Don't want to forget Judson Smith's Yellow Jacket boys basketball team. Another great year. Came up just a couple of points short of the state tournament, but another 20-win season for the Yellow Jackets. Ground ball, base hit in the hole in the left field. And 2 on, 1 out here for Harrison in the third. Back-to-back singles. And that'll bring in the cleanup hitter, Eli Warner, the pitcher. They got 2 on with 2 outs in the first. But Parrish forced Alexander into a ground ball to third to end the inning. Here in the third, they get a couple of singles after the leadoff strikeout. Warner singled and was stranded back in the first inning. Force out at every base on the infield. Infielder, you got to like this turf. You get a nice, almost perfect bounce every time. A little bit quicker maybe than on grass, but you know you're going to get a good bounce. Fastball inside corner, strike 1. She runs that fastball in on him. Almost, the hitter almost thinks it's coming at him. That's a couple of hitters today that have kind of backed out. Here's the pitch, ground ball to third. Van fields it out there. Now check that, Castle fields it out there. Nice play. She's in front of the base, playing for the bunt. And the ball was hit hard to her right, her backhand side. She backhanded the ball and stepped on third for the out. If that gets past her, 1 run scores, possibly 2. And now there's 2 outs and 2 on. Nice play by Castle. Quick hands. We saw some great plays last year from Abigail Parks the last 4 years at third. Looks like we may have another good glove at third now. Abigail was really good with the glove, along with being a hitter. Abigail Parks now at North Arkansas College here in Harrison. Now she'll be playing basketball next season, the 3-point shooter. And she'll be joined by Caden Brown and Maggie Gresham, and I think maybe Cameron Keith also coming up to be a part of the basketball staff. Ground ball to short. There's Wallace. She goes the short way to third, out there, and that'll end the inning. And let's see if that ended the ball game. Nice play by Wallace. The ball was hit on her third base side of shortstop to her right, so she fielded it easily through the short way to third for the force out. And that was the third out. And I believe that will end the ball game here in the third inning. It was 2 hits, no runs for the Harrison Goblins. And the final score here from Equity Bank Ballpark Sports Complex in Harrison. Clinton 24, Harrison nothing. Stay with us for the wrap-up show. You listen to Yellow Jacket Softball on the Trip 94.7.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Kick off the season with super fast fiber internet. Petit Fiber gives you the home advantage and is the ultimate choice for sports enthusiasts like you. With lightning fast speeds, you'll never miss a touchdown, a slam dunk, or a winning goal again. Say goodbye to buffering and hello to the ultimate sports experience. Call us at 501-745-2493 to sign up. Better internet, better service, and better pricing that will keep you in all the action. You won't want to miss this.
Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Joe Lee Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Joe Lee's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Joe Lee Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. F.L. Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
Hi, this is Savannah from North Arkansas College. At North Ark, we realize that all students have obstacles to overcome before enrolling in college courses. Whether it be finding money to pay for classes, making accommodations for disabilities, or helping parents pay for expenses such as daycare and fuel, we can help. To learn more, visit northark.edu/welcome2025 or text our recruiters at 870-621-2941. And remember, at North Ark, we believe in you.
The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket Sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Now located in the shopping center at 244 Highway 65 South or on the web at blagglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports.
Hey, Mike Hawley back here at the Equity Bank Sports Complex in Harrison. A great opening to the 2025 Lady Yellow Jacket softball season as they defeat the Class 5A Harrison Lady Goblins by a score of 24-0 here today in Harrison. Lady Yellow Jackets sent 17 batters to the plate in the first inning and scored 13 runs. And in the third inning, they sent 14 batters to the plate and scored 11 runs for those 24 runs for the Yellow Jackets. For Harrison, they got a hit and a walk in the first, but Sarah Parrish stranded 2 runners. In the second, they got a leadoff double, but then Parrish struck out the next 3 hitters. And in the third, they got 2 one-out singles, but then Parrish got a Warner to ground to third for the second out, and Lily Alexander ended the game as Parrish got her to ground to shortstop. Wallace threw to Castle at third for the final out of the ball game. And the Arkansas sportsmanship rule, 15 runs after 3, and the Yellow Jackets had 24 runs after 3 innings of play. The first Arkansas Bank and Trust player of the game today is going to be Sarah Parrish in her first appearance as a Lady Yellow Jacket coming over from Greenbrier. She did a little bit of everything today. She had 5 Petit Jean Fiber strikeouts on the mound. She gave up no runs. On offense, she knocked in 5 runs on 3 hits. She scored a run. She also walked today. So on both offense and defense, Sarah Parrish excelled today. As I said, on the mound, she struck out 5, and at the plate, she knocked in 5 and scored 1. She was responsible for 6 runs herself on offense. So our first Arkansas Bank and Trust player of the game, Sarah Parrish. And as we said, in 3 innings, she had 5 Petit Jean Electric strikeouts. Well, we will be on the air tomorrow from Heber Springs as the baseball team will take on the Heber Springs Panthers in the baseball battle of the Little Red. By the way, that's a conference game tomorrow, so it's a big ball game for the Yellow Jackets, as it'll be the opening conference game of the season. They played Friday and lost 11-10 to Lamar, but they'll be heading tomorrow to Heber Springs. We'll have all the action for you tomorrow afternoon on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network, on the live stream on both Facebook and YouTube, and we'll have the broadcast for you on KGFL, The Trip 94.7. I want to thank everybody as we kicked off, I guess, our third year of baseball, softball, maybe the fourth year. But I want to thank Keith Parrish back running the board again back at the station. Keith does a great job running the board and keeping us on time and on the air. I want to thank Sid King, as we had to make some fast adjustments at the beginning of the ball game on the broadcast side. And also want to thank Crystal back at the station. And like I say, if you want to jump on and be a part of the Yellow Jacket Athletics, you can go from commercials to a booster, and we'll give you a mention on the air and a commercial on the air. I'll do one for you there. You can contact Crystal at the station, and you can quickly become a member of the Yellow Jacket baseball, softball boosters, and help your business, and also go to help promote Yellow Jacket Athletics. Well, for the first game of the year, glad to bring it to you. Your final score once again, Clinton 24, the Harrison Lady Goblins nothing. Thanks for your time this time. Until next time, so long.
Yellow Jacket baseball and softball on Trip 94.7.
Thanks, Keith. Great job.
97.3 has been brought to you by these fine sponsors: First Security Bank, Justin's Collision Repair and Towing, Joe Lee Chevrolet, Anchor Company.